Really? Okay. I didn't know that. That's actually useful information. I'm learning things.
Most of those are not corporate owned.
Yeah.
They're small business owned.
Yeah.
And their insurance allows them to carry passengers.
Okay. Because yeah, that's what they all say is insurance liability. Can't pick up a passenger. Can't pick up a passenger. The owner operators, maybe their insurance covers me or not, but it's still their own truck and stuff, so they'll make that call. But I didn't know that, so now I do. Thank you. Learned something today. Is that what you do? You have a ranch?
No, we just have a hobby farm. My kid's dad, too. My baby's dad is a cattle hauler.
Okay.
And when we were in Texas, I was going in the truck with him quite a bit and doing a lot of the paperwork for the small company.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. She said that cattle trucks, 90% of them can pick up someone. Their insurance is good for that. Have you heard of Twitch TV before?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's where I'm at. I'll give you a card when I get out.
Okay.
If you want to check out the stream, that's where you can find her. Do you like watch anyone on Twitch, or you just heard of it?
I watch YouTuber Spears the Amazing. He does stuff like that for video games.
Yeah. What type of games do you play?
Oh, not much anymore. I got rid of my Xboxes and stuff since.
That's probably a good call. I did the same thing in college.
Mom doesn't allow him much time.
Okay.
To play the stuff, so.
Yeah.
More of an outdoor person anyway.
Yeah.
That's a good thing as well. Yeah. I played a lot in middle school, high school, and then as soon as I graduated, went to college, the Xbox came with me. I just never plugged it back in again. I don't know why. I just never did. And that was probably a good choice.
I have one Xbox. I just got it a couple days ago, and I kind of play it.
Yeah.
Just for when we were about to go to bed.
Yeah.
A couple minutes or so. But I'm more a fisher, hunter, dirt bike, four-wheeler.
Sounds fun. Maybe it's funny to you, but day one of this trip was the first time I ever shot a gun. Never shot a gun before in my life. Got picked up by these guys in Washington State, and they let me crash at their place, and when we got there, they showed me some of their guns. I'm like, yeah, I've never shot a gun before, and they're like, well, do you want to?
Does that make you uncomfortable at
No.
all? Like,
I don't mind being around guns.
no, just the,
Some people
here's all my guns.
They're proud of them. They had some cool guns. But then we just took out like the 22 pistol, stuff like that. It's a good starter, good introduction to.
Yeah. The first gun you shot was 223.
Whatever.
Then a shotgun.
I shot a 22.
That was my first gun I shot. It was fun.
Was it 22? Yeah. Click.
They're
Her first
one of the
one
greatest
was a
guns.
243 rifle. Bought it for her for Christmas.
Yeah.
She had never really shot anything.
Yeah.
Now she wants a handgun. She wants to be a cop, so.
Oh, okay. Yesterday I got picked up by the police.
Oh.
How was that?
In South Dakota?
Yeah. He was very nice. He stopped. He's just make sure everything's okay. I'm like, I'm allowed to hitchhike here? He's like, yep. He's like, and then I'm like, do you think there'd be anywhere better that I could hitchhike? He's like, yeah, if you went a couple miles down the road, that's when the 90 and 29 intersect, and you'll collect both of those traffic. I'm like, would you mind giving me a ride? He's like, yeah, sure.
Normally cops pick you up and give you a ride. It's not such a good thing.
Yeah, I know. I've had 4 rides from the police on this trip, and all but one of them was positive. The other one was like he still took me, he said where it was legal, but he's just not a nice guy. Or wasn't being nice. I guess I shouldn't say he's not a nice person, it's just wasn't a nice interaction.
So how long ago did you start this trip?
This is day 109, so it was April 10th that I started. And we're almost done. We've got like 900 some odd hours of footage. That's been a fun trip.
I want to do a 50 state like dirt bike trip.
Dirt bike trip.
That'd be fun.
Is it like connected through trails or like a road legal dirt bike?
Road legal. You can
Yeah.
do either way.
Okay.
That'd be pretty cool to do.
Yeah.
But she wouldn't approve of it.
Trying to prove that?
He'd
No.
kill himself.
You're not safe on the dirt bike?
No,
I am.
you're not even safe driving your pickup.
Is that true, or are you
It's a
contest that
50-50.
point?
It's a, depending on how,
It depends on the day.
depends on how much gas is in his pickup to waste.
Okay.
That's about right. If I got a full tank, I'll do anything to have fun. After seeing that a quarter, I drive normal. I drive like a granny.
Yeah.
I wonder if there is trails you could follow those states.
Connect everything? That'd be cool.
That'd be pretty cool. In camp. But where would you get gas at?
There's a
That's
lot
true.
of,
You'd have to carry a lot and plan out each.
a lot of private property you would have to figure out if you can cut through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do like a lot of free camping, and that's the thing that like. I don't want to camp on private property and public land. I don't really care about, but
I like to hammock camp when we go on
Yeah.
our hikes and stuff.
yeah, I've never actually hammock camp, but it's something I'm looking at
Oh,
getting
it's-
into.
it's great.
Yeah. I always sleep on the ground. I like sleeping on the ground, but I'd like to try it in a
Any
tree.
place if you have
Wherever it's safe to
preference,
pull over here,
Okay.
so we'll just find a place
I'll
that.
pull over
Yeah,
into this parking lot.
perfect.
Yeah, at Walmart and Rapid they have $20 hammocks, so
Oh, okay.
that's where I went.
So this is Sturgis now.
This is Sturgis.
So if I'm trying to just continue northwest on the 90, that'll be
If
my
you
ramp
want to
then?
go west on 90, you're just
Yeah.
going to come right back to this on-ramp right here.
Sweet.
But with the rally traffic already coming in, this is probably safer to drop you off over here rather than stop over there.
Yeah. Sounds good to me. Now, I asked everyone this, if they'd be comfortable getting a little picture to show the different types of people to pick up a hitchhiker. Totally optional. I just ask everyone. Yeah. And I'll give you guys a little card too, in case you want to see what I'm up to with the stream. Alright. So, I don't know the best way to go about it, because there's 4 of us. Usually it's just one person picking me up.
It's a family picking you up today.
Yeah. Alright. Mine.
Unlock the door.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
There you go.
Thank you. Let's see. One sec.
Yeah, maybe this way. Please. All right. Be safe.
How you doing? Oh yeah.
Today is just great. What an amazing day. Da 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 da. right. Alrighty. So I'm right next to a ramp here. I gotta look at a map. So I'll find somewhere to figure out my bearings and everything here. Enter here. Just gonna hop a squat on this rock here. Maybe face this way. Yeah. Perfect. Wow, we made it. Give you luck, my man. Thank you, Red Eclipse. Let's look at a map of where I am. Okay. Boobity boobity boobadoo. There's like one main on-ramp here. Sturgis isn't very big. Oh, I think I missed some subs and stuff, didn't I? I think I missed a few things. I'm just gonna do all of these because I don't remember what I got and didn't get. Crack the Whip, thank you for gifting a sub to Pete WTF The Box Sestan. And Pete the Box. Oh, Fred Zeppelin is. Oh, wait, no, that was a different person gifting sub. Sestan, welcome to the Twitch Hikers, and Chef DeParty. Thank you for gifting us up to Fred Zeppelin. Fred Zeppelin, welcome to Twitch Hikers. Crack the Whip, thank you for gifting another 3 subs, and Chef DeParty, thank you for gifting that sub to Fred. And Let's Get Funky, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Twitch Hikers, and thank you for the support. Oh, I feel a couple raindrops. So I'll take a 17-day infant to a bike rally. They live here. They live here. Alright, well, let's just go back onto the ramp. I'm not hungry. Like, I'm a little thirsty, but I got water, so I'll just drink some water when I'm hitchhiking. These days you might get picked up by a celeb. I'm still a little bit sad. When I was in Newport, Rhode Island, at like 9 a.m. the day I was trying to hitchhike an airplane out of, I didn't get to like 11 or something like that, but 9 a.m. that day, frickin' Martha Stewart flew out of that small municipal airport back to New York, and wouldn't have that been cool to hitch a ride on Martha Stewart's airplane? Would she have taken me? Probably not, but would it have been funny to try? Yes. Alright. So yeah, that is the westbound ramp. Beauty. Where are we? How far are we from oh, we're close to Wyoming now. You bet she would? Would have if she met you? Maybe. I think maybe for her it would be interesting, you know? She ran a TV show and stuff like that. Was she hot? I came too late. I didn't see her. But the guys at the airport, I'd met them the day before. I tried 2 days hitchhiking out at the airport, but the weather was really bad. They're like, yeah, Martha Stewart, we just came through here. I'm like, dang it! Usually celebrities like that get really tired of fawners. Well, it wouldn't be me fawning, it would be me trying to hitch a ride on an airplane. And she's just another person that has an airplane that I can try and hitchhike on. It wouldn't be me fawning over her, but yes, I could see her being like, I don't want anything to do with this random person. Gronker, thanks for the resub, the 3-month resub. Appreciate that continued support, Gronker. Close to Wyoming, Warrior 2 after that. Yeah, we're going through northern Wyoming and heading into Montana. So what we're up to next. $90 west. Alright, so that's 2 rides today. It's a good day. First ride took like an hour. Next ride took a whole lot less than that. Let's see what we got for on-ramp here. It didn't look that good. Looks like it's got a curb to start with, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Okay, it's not that great. But they'll have slow traffic and a good line of sight. And small cars will have no problem pulling over. I won't be able to get commercial traffic really. But this shoulder's small. But they'll be able to see me very clearly. They'll be going slow when they see me and have a lot of time to make that decision. It's just not the widest shoulder in the world. But they will be able to safely pull far enough away that cars can get around them. And the cars behind them will be going slow, so it won't be a problem. So I'm going to hitch here instead of on the interstate itself, so I get that slower traffic. Plus everyone has trucks, they don't need shoulders. Yeah. Stop right here. See Auntie here? Doesn't look too bad. 410 on it. Okay, but it's clear. It's got 2 out of the 3 things I want. It's not gonna have slow traffic. It's gonna have a good line of sight, and it's a single lane of traffic, so there's no contesting. If someone's in the left lane, like that can be difficult if they have to cross a whole lane of traffic to get to an appropriate place to pick you up. But there's none of that. That's a good thing. We'll see what type of traffic we get. Alright, there hasn't been any cars that has passed me since I got onto the ramp, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, leg, you're doing an annoying thing. That annoying thing is not standing up very well. You're just gonna fall over, aren't you? Aren't you? I need to get a new thingamajigger. Nope. Rude. Rude. Okay, now I'm missing cars. Thanks, tripod. Making me miss traffic. You guys are saying my ramp is not adequate. Sorry you guys feel that way. Stand over here though. Thing is, they're gonna be going slow. They can see me from a long ways away. And the on-ramp, the actual lane of traffic is so freaking wide. It's pretty much 2 lanes wide. So if someone pulls over and part of their fender of the car is like over the white line, it's really not that bad. Oh, we got MVTT Smith, Movement Smith, MVTT Smith. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Twitch Hackers, and thanks for the support. If this ramp's this slow, I might have to go onto the interstate after a certain point, but right now I'll stay here. If anyone can pick up. If anyone's new here, I don't want viewer rides because it's not hitchhiking in my mind. because that's like organized. They are only picking you up because they watch the stream and then coming to get you. And it's great to meet those people, but it's just not hitchhiking. I'll do another trip where I'm going to Twitch hike and try to meet as many people as I can from the community, but that's not this trip. Remaining states: Montana, Idaho, Utah, Nevada, Alaska, Hawaii. That's such a short list. It's crazy. So telling any of a place to go? Yeah, there's lots of services around here. Because there's a big system right there. So they'll probably, if it's coming right this way, I've probably got half an hour till it hits, and then I'll go there. Are you gonna get Hawaii? Lol. I've hitchhiked on 5 airplanes. I'm gonna try and hitchhike on a plane to Hawaii using my network in the aviation industry that I've gained from the hitchhiking on airplanes. Which states you wish you saw more of? I don't know. I wish I had the opportunity to see a lot more like national parks and stuff like that. It just doesn't work for the. It just doesn't work with the stream and hitchhiking. You can't hitchhike legally in national parks unless that national park has specifically made it legal. By default, it's illegal to hitch in a national park unless that park's like, yeah, no, actually you can't hitch, but most haven't done that. Someone asked, how does hitchhiking on airplanes work? You go to a small municipal airport, like not a big one. I'm not going to go to JFK, New York and try to hitch my airplane there. You go to small municipal airports where people that own airplanes hang their airplanes there, or a destination airport where people fly in and fly out. And you talk to pilots, you find someone flying somewhere, and if they like you enough, they might take you. Picked up by someone riding a motorcycle. I've had a motorcycle pull over for me actually in Wyoming, which we're almost in again, but we couldn't figure out the backpack situation. Never abandoning the Virginia Air Spaghetti joints, nor would I expect you to. They're joke-worthy. They're joke-worthy instances. Any boats go to Hawaii? Yeah. And I think that'd be interesting to do. The downside is I'd be gone 5 days to 2 weeks or so, depending on what type of boat you're on and the conditions on your crossing. And I couldn't stream that. There's no Verizon on the ocean, and any internet that they might have through satellite would not have the bandwidth to support a live stream. Rab said there's a ferry to Hawaii. I feel like there isn't though. I feel like we would have heard about that. Guan Yu-Gi-Oh, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Twitch Hackers, and thanks for the support. Welcome. Appreciate that. Is Regina dry or wet? It's in the prairies of Canada, so they got a rainy season and a dry season, a wet season and a dry season. Really depends how if the outside influences are wet or dry. Time's it there now? Was it 4:20? 3? Kind of slow on ramp. I don't mind that though, actually. I can just hang out with you guys, but I'm still actively trying to find a ride. Stand up every minute or two. sometimes you don't get a ride to a hotel or something, camp out for the night. Yeah, I got one-man tent. Most trips I spend vast majority of my nights in my tent in the woods. There'd actually be some really cool places to camp out around here, actually. Now I kind of want to. The weather's very variable here. It's not ideal to camp out in a thunder lightning storm. I think there's one about to hit us there. But on this trip, I've spent a lot of nights split between viewers giving me a place to stay, people who pick me up hitchhiking giving me a place to stay, hotels and motels as well. I've slept in my tent, I think 35 or so nights on this tent. I've ever encountered a homeless person sleeping in your tent. It's a one-man tent, but I've had up to 5 homeless people in my tent with me. We kind of have to stack on top of each other. It's actually like pretty high. Like you can sit fully up in it, so if you're laying on top of each other, you can stack about 5 people. Depends how much girth you got in the, yeah. Girth in the chest, not the other ones. Squatting outside in the vestibule watching. What made you hitchhike in the first place? I hated the Greyhound bus, so I decided to hitchhike instead. Chef de Party. Thank you for gifting us up to Filthy Filkin. Filthy Filkin, welcome to the Twitch Hikers and Chef de Party. Thank you for gifting us up. Why didn't you take Greyhound? I went to college in Kelowna, BC, and all my friends' family and girlfriend were in Vancouver or Victoria or Comox Valley on the coast. So I'd take a Greyhound like once a month from Kelowna to Vancouver. That's 6 hours on the Greyhound. You can drive it in 3.5. One time I said, screw it. I'm just gonna hitchhike, made a sign that said Vancouver free cookies, smiley face. Made some cookies for the idea. Got picked up in 20 minutes. They drove me right from Kelowna to Vancouver, but I was actually going to Victoria. But they were going to Victoria. So they took me to Vancouver, through Vancouver, to the ferry to Vancouver Island, to Vancouver Island, to Victoria, to my friend's front door in Victoria. And that was my first experience, and then within a year I was on an 8-month trip around the world to 23 countries. I think what I could do is there's just one leg on this one. It's the first joint. That one is it's broken, so it just flops around. It doesn't stay put. But if I just glue it fixed, I can still have bendability with the other legs, but that one will stay fixed, so I can still like get it to stand up properly. So I might look into doing that. The thing is, I just don't have any. When you're not traveling, do you still hitch around locally? Yeah. Yeah, like I spent some time in the Okanagan after a longer, or was it? Yeah, last summer. I was spending time in Kelowna. I had a friend in Kamloops, and every while I'd hitch out to Kamloops, hang out with my friend for a bit, then hitchhike back. Own a car? No, I don't. this way, but there's a chance I might just get the edge of it here. There's also a chance I might get the brunt of it there, so we'll see. Can we see your card? My business card. It has a typo in it, and I hate it, and it makes me not want to give out my card because it says Trevor Danielek Professional Hitchhiker. Then there's a typo in my URL where you find the stream. You know, it's Twitch. It says twitch.tv.h_live. It's supposed to be /. If you know how the URL works, you should be able to figure that out. But still, it's a glaring typo, and it makes me sad. Why that annoys you. I said professional hitchhiker, not amateur with typos. Dang it, Staples. There's a TDI. Get some new cards? Yeah, maybe next day off I'll take. I'll try and get some printed off that day. Well, threatened of being picked up only by their driving. Only by their driving or their intoxication level. No, certain types of vehicles more likely to offer a ride. In my mind, I feel like Subaru should, but I don't think they actually do. At any higher percentage than any other cars. I noticed there's certain types of vehicles that just won't. Like Volkswagen buses. They won't. You're supposed to. I feel like that's in the spirit of it, but they don't. I do understand it's like their home and you're inviting someone into your home, but regardless, you have a reputation to maintain. They're now collectibles, so people with a bunch of money have them. What else? RVs in general won't pick you up. Hitchhiking a Volkswagen? Yeah, because he knew me from the channel. But he said he wouldn't have picked up a hitchhiker until the channel. Okay? Trucks. Commercial trucks won't pick you up very often anymore because of insurance, not because they don't want to. They just can't. Time to hitchhike to TwitchCon. That's in late October. It's still July. How long do you think it'll get me to get to California? I can get there in like a week if I really had to. Then I'd be there in the beginning of August. What am I gonna do there all through August, September, and October? Volkswagen bus is 28 grand? Yeah, you can get a new car for that much. Ghost Rider. The pattern is full. Yeah, it's getting closer, but it also looks like it's kind of going not directly over me. This thing just get the side of it. I've only been waiting here just what, 10, 15? 10, 15 minutes? Used to Greenstein. Today, your weather is this. This is your weather. Is it gonna hit me? Who knows? It depends if we have budget for the thunder and lightning as far as visual and audio effects, and also if we can get one of those like little shower things they use in movies to make rain, if we can get one of those into the studio. Depends on the budget for the day. Equipment we have on hand. So it is a studio. Shh. Shh. All paid actors on a closed course. We paid to close down this interstate here. It's fine. I notice it's very hot here. Right now, like this area is having like a nice little cool streak. It feels amazing being outside now. You should be able, well, as the sun's setting, well, I still have some light. I want a little bit of light left before it's easier to find a place when there's light. Are any of you motorcyclists? Are you in like a motorcycle community? Do motorcyclists accept people that ride three-wheeled motorcycles in the motorcycle community? Or are they like kind of outcasts? Crack the Whip, thanks for the 400 bits. Appreciate the 400 bits, Crack the Whip. Thank you. Very, very supportive day. Do appreciate that. How long have I been hitching the spot? 15 minutes or so? Oh, the sun's coming out. It's right in the middle of the screen. Your dad rides motorcycle club on the track due to medical reasons. Okay, that does make sense. I wasn't like trying to talk about negatively to them. I'm like, I could see motorcyclists being like, that's not a motorcycle. Looks like your halo. Thank you. Are you saying I'm angelic? I am angel-like. It's a beer and a biker bar. I wouldn't fit in there that well, would I? Hitachi Magic Wand. Funny story about Hitachi Magic Wands. I worked at like it's called Valley Village. I hated working there. It was horrible. But anyway, I worked in the miscellaneous department, and like they'll sell like, you know, like bathroom electronics, like straighteners and stuff like that. And someone in the miscellaneous department didn't know what a Hitachi Magic Wand was used for. Mostly. So we got like a used Hitachi Magic Wand in, and they put it out for like $3. And I was like, I saw it go out, and I'm like, that's pretty funny that they put it out, but the pricer put it out, and the pricer, usually knows what's up. So I'm like, all right, I guess they want to sell a used Hitachi Magic Wand. They are expensive. It's a quality piece of machinery. But then a few people noticed it, and they let them know what it was, and then they took it off the shelf. Oh, you mean those back massagers? Yeah, you just use it to on sore muscles on your back. Get hit by at least part of this storm, but we'll see. Would the trip have taken longer without streaming help from viewers? No, it probably would have taken less long. I would have stopped in less places, especially cities. I don't really stop in cities because they're expensive. So I would have kept moving more. Camp at the RV campsite? It's probably expensive. Saturday, weekend before Sturgis. I'm guessing it's expensive. I'm not sure how silhouetted I am. The sun is behind me. You guys can see a drastic silhouette because the sun's directly behind me as far as your perspective goes. But for them, the sun is not directly behind me. It's kind of above me. I'm not sure how well they can read the sign with the light like that and such. This is a dramatic shot. That's what we're here for. Drama. Hitch Live. Today on TLC's Hitch Live. Dramatic clouds. Pretty signs. And friendly people. What do you have for self-defense? A Hitachi Magic Wand. We do have to go to all 50 states, go back to Canada for a little bit, then go on another trip. I'll probably stream back in Canada a bit. Big cloud, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when it comes for you? Average age of your watchers, there's no way for me to know that. It seems like a lot of you are young. I think my core viewership is actually on the older side for Twitch, but there's no really way for me to know. So many motorcycles. What's up? We're at now Sturgis, South Dakota. That's why you hear rumble, 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 rumble. Twitch metrics. Does it actually give viewer demographics? I've been to Twitch Ventures. I don't think it gave viewer demographics, though. Does it? It gives you country. How do you finance that lifestyle? Hitchhiking's really cheap. They're still expensive sometimes. Do you work between trips? Yeah, I work between trips. I sell outdoor gear and apparel. Pants are those? They're just like pants from Old Navy. Everything else on me, apparel-wise, is like technical clothing, and I'm just like, yeah, just pants. Biker ever picked you up? One pulled over in Wyoming, but we couldn't figure out the backpack. Being 69 years old on the internet must be a strange thing. If you tell people your age and you're 69, then everyone's gonna be like, haha, that's funny. How many languages do you speak besides English? None. None to the point where I could say that I actually speak them. I just learn enough to be polite. Arachnidly, what's up, dude? Not too much. Caught 2 rides today. We're in Sturgis, South Dakota, and we're hitchhiking. Do you do drugs? I like drink a beer here and there. I don't smoke weed. I don't do other drugs. So, by most people's standards, I'd say no, I don't do drugs. Is the motorcycle thing in the frequently asked questions? What's the eye contact ratio of the people that keep driving? I'm guessing like a third of people make eye contact and interact. That guy gave me a big thumbs up. It's tough to see depending on the light. Oh yeah. Hey, how's it going?
Very good. If you want to store your stuff in the morning.
Sure. Whereabouts are you headed to?
I'm just headed to Spearfish.
How far is that? Sorry, I'm from Canada. I just don't know the area too well.
Spearfish is about 15 miles.
6 miles? Anywhere that way would help me out.
Yep.
Now I'm documenting the process of hitchhiking, so I have this little camera on me. It doesn't have to be on you, but I have a camera. It's okay? Cool. All right. Okay. You guys stay. Well, thank you for grabbing me. Appreciate that.
No problem, man. No problem.
What's your name?
Jesse,
Jesse? Trevor?
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So you just headed home right now?
Headed to my mom and dad's.
Oh, your mom and dad's cool.
I just flew in.
Oh, okay. Are you here for the Sturgis rally? Yeah.
I work it every year.
Oh, yeah. At what do you do?
Glencoe, I'm the head of security at Glencoe.
Oh, okay.
Work it every year. I just actually flew in from, I was just working on the Canadian border.
Were you?
Actually, yeah.
Of
Wild Horse.
which?
By Havre, Montana.
Oh, okay.
Border right there.
Yeah. What do you do for work when you're not
I'm a driller.
a driller? Yeah.
Yeah,
Are things pretty hot right now for drilling?
yeah, actually they're picking up
Yeah.
a lot.
Because
Trump took over or whatever, you know.
And like drilling for oils, that industry? Or?
No, I have drilled. I just got out of that. Now
Okay.
I'm just doing horizontal directional drilling for like utilities,
Oh, okay.
but fiber and stuff like that.
So how does like they dig down and then they have a drill and it just goes like
You don't
horizontal?
even dig down. You just set up and your drill like stands up like this.
Really?
And it has a bit on it like this, shaped kind of like a duck bill.
Yeah.
When you drill it goes straight, but then like let's say they want you to turn to the right, they'll say 3 o'clock, so you turn it to 3 inches push with water pressure,
Yeah.
and the rods will bend that way.
Interesting.
Yeah, you can go down, up, side to side.
No, before you like do that, do you like survey the ground and see if there's like big rocks and crap, and so you know kind of what
take
you're drilling through?
A hydrovac.
Yeah.
So just water and a high pressure vacuum on a big old semi. And you do, I stick the hole usually probably about 8 foot down and just see what the top overburden's like. And
Yeah.
it gives me an idea of what I have to drill through.
Okay.
So how far have you been so far?
This is a 50-state trip. I've been through 44 so far in 109 days.
Oh shit, so you're almost done.
Almost
The
done,
last
yeah.
leg.
Last leg. Still have Alaska and Hawaii though, which are the wild cards. But right now for continental states, I just have Montana, Idaho, Utah, Nevada, 4 more, and then
Nice.
Alaska and Hawaii. So
So you're headed over like Nevada and then up, or Utah. then
Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, Utah, Nevada, and then I'll have to figure out how I want to do Alaska and Hawaii. If I really want to, I could really just fly to them and hitchhike around and still hitchhike through all 50 states.
Right.
But it'd be nice to actually continue the hitchhiking.
Yeah, hitchhike. You could probably hitchhike over to Alaska.
Yeah, I could definitely hitchhike through Alaska.
Yeah, the hitchhiking to
Yeah.
Hawaii might be a little bit harder.
Yeah, it very well might be. So we'll see.
Well, how's it working for you so far? Pretty good.
Yeah, it's been great. This is where I had 236 on the trip. Average wait times in the 20 to 30 minute range. Usually get picked up pretty quick. In hitchhiking terms, that's pretty good.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, you don't look like you're homeless, so.
That's by
it helps
design.
out
That's
quite
by
a bit.
design. I do my best to try and keep myself looking clean and presentable,
Right.
like someone you'd actually want to sit next to in your car.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So I put effort into that. It makes hitchhiking a whole lot quicker.
Yeah.
And rather than like a daily slog of waiting hours and hours for every ride, you can hop
Right.
rides pretty quickly, and that's fun. It's social. It's exciting because you're in and out of cars, meeting people all day. This is ride 3 on the day.
Oh, that's cool.
And it turns it into a little fun little social activity.
Right.
As far as getting from A to B, it's
Well,
more
yeah.
than just getting from A to B. Yeah.
Oh, well, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now, do you usually pick people up, or is
Yeah,
it
I do.
judgment? Yeah. Like everyone, or judgment call?
I try to pick up anyone,
Yeah.
just because I've been there. Like, some people just down on their luck, you know. It's like, well, you got to get a ride. So I'll try to pick up.
Were you always hitchhiking out of necessity? There was something that put you in a position where you needed to get a ride and you didn't have the means, or did you ever hitchhike voluntarily? Because you're like, hey, I want to get there, and
I wanted
this is
to
the
get
way.
there. When I was young, I was 18. I was just done being where I was in a bad spot, and there were a lot of drugs involved, and I was like, you know what, like, I want out of here.
Yeah.
So I hitchhiked out of there all the way to Nevada.
From
Wyoming.
that's a decent clip.
It wasn't bad, you know.
Yeah. How long did it take you? Do you remember?
It took me 2 days.
That's pretty good.
I got lucky on that. The first day it was kind of just like you were saying, just hop, you know.
Yeah.
Little 15, 30, 40 minute drives.
Yeah.
Then the second day I got picked up by a trucker who was going to Las Vegas.
Oh.
So
There you go.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, you can ride, it's cool.
Yeah.
So that helped a lot.
Those long rides, it's pretty good when they pull over and you're like, oh, where are you headed to? And they're like, in my case, my longest ride was 2,200 miles away, like
Oh, nice.
across a big chunk of Canada.
Oh,
Canada,
cool.
so 3,400 kilometers rather,
Right.
over 3.5 days, and we took turns driving.
Oh,
at
that's
the same
cool.
time. When they pull over, they're like, yeah, I'm going to Lake Louise. I'm like, we're in Ontario. That's the other side of the country, and you're like,
Right.
oh, all right, let's do it. Although hopefully you get along with that person, because that's a long time to be in
That
a car
is.
with a complete stranger,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that is. That's cool though.
Have you always been in like the oil industry and drilling and stuff like that, or
I've
you
been
do
in the
different
drilling
things?
industry, not so much oil.
Oh
There's
yeah,
a
you're
lot,
saying that you
know,
were doing
like the horizontal, then I've
Yeah.
got core drilling, which is you're looking for minerals like
Yep.
gold, silver, platinum, zinc.
Some people are trying to find a place to have a mine. You'll go and drill
Right.
cores so they can determine what's hot, what's
exploratory.
not. Yeah,
And then you can actually be in a mine drilling,
yeah.
following the veins that they've already found.
Oh, okay.
And then I've done water wells.
Yeah.
My goal is to be a consultant.
in the drilling industry.
Yeah. So you have to have so many years of every kind of drilling under your belt.
Yeah.
You know, but consultants, those guys are making like $400 an hour. Like,
It's not bad. It's a
no,
pretty good gig.
It's not. I fucked off a lot of my youth, so like I needed something that I can, you know, that pays a lot and I'm good at.
Yeah.
Turned out it was drilling.
So that would be companies that want to do some form of drilling, but they have questions about it, would consult through you
Yeah.
to see how they should go about it.
Or if they're having issues that they just can't, you know, ground conditions or mud conditions that they're using,
Yeah.
or, you know, something, tooling, they've lost tooling, I'd come in and be like, all right, this is what you need to do, this is what you need to use, this is how you need to use it,
Yeah.
this is the mud you need to use, or in my case, I might take over that rig, be like, all
Okay.
right, let me at it, and
Yeah.
I'll do it myself, and then after I fix their problem,
Then you pass it back over.
yep, it's all over your guys.
Yeah.
Later.
Would that be through a consulting company, or would you do your own practice?
I do my own practice.
Yeah. Right,
And
cool.
when you're a consultant company, when you work for another company, I mean, that's just another guy that has his hand in your pocket,
Yeah.
you know?
Okay.
If you do it direct like that, you get a lot better quality control,
Yeah.
you know, and you're just closer to the clients, you know what's going on, it's just better all the way around.
Yeah. You just have to find the clients in the first place.
Exactly.
Right, so-
exactly. But I mean, if you do so many years of each kind of drilling,
You have enough
you develop
network.
people,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
networking.
Yeah.
You get those people, you know, and then you just call them and just say, hey, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And then next time they have a problem, you know, or let's say they have a consultant already and all of a sudden that consultant's off on another job. Oh, God, we have to have some, oh, hey, Jesse said
Yeah, there you
okay,
go.
cool,
Yeah.
hey.
It's true. Do you feel you're at the knowledge and skill level? Like, if you had, regardless of years and hours that they deem necessary, do you think you could do the job effectively?
I think I can do the job effectively, yes.
Yeah.
I think years under my belt to get seasoned to see, you know,
Yeah.
just the more years the better.
Yeah.
I'm only 35, so
Okay,
I
yeah.
figure by the time I hit 10 more years,